what website? You better not be looking at no porn.
Oh, no. I'm talking about this Kicking Major Flavor, man. I'm talking about this thing lit. Well, they got everything going on. They got the merch going on. You can book that boy Cha-Cha. Yeah, you can get on the email list. Oh, yeah. Then they got that pop-out for sale for $1. I'm talking about they got that pop-out on that damn thing. Oh, yeah, they got to get that. Real. But they Kicking Major Flavors lit. Oh yeah, it lit for real, man. They gotta tap in at this one right here for real. KickingMajorFlavor.com. Global gang, baby.
Man, I just got out the pen. I had to go get me some motion. I had to create a new wave. I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Man, I was just eating them trays. I'm fresh off lockdown. But I was just waiting my turn. Bitch, about to pop out. Man, I just got out the pen. I had to go get me some motion. I had to create a new wave. I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Man, I was just eating them trays. I'm fresh off lockdown. But I was just waiting my turn. Bitch, about to pop out.
Welcome, Boss Charlie, back home.
Get it, let's go. Oh yeah, yes sir. Part 2 to that quiet money, man. Oh yeah, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for the support, for walking with me on this journey. Y'all need to go ahead and hit that like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, baby. Oh yeah. So boom. Like I was saying previously, man, little bro was doing his thing, man. He stacking his paper, whatever. He working on his rainy day money. You know what I mean? He getting prepared. I had really, you know what I'm saying, got drawn to little bro because he was one of the young dudes who actually listen, say he listened, and then once you see his actions, you can tell that he listened by this thing that he was doing. So boom. He wait another month. He grind another month. He slanging sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? He selling his little cigarettes. He doing his thing. So boom. He pull up. He like, look, bro, I'm ready. I'm ready. He was like, boy, I got 500 in the cut and I got my phone money, bro. I'm ready. So he was like, nah, actually I got 565 because I knew I had to get the phone cut on. So yeah, I got 65 to get my phone on. I'm ready. So boom. I hit my people. I was like, hey, I'm finna come grab a phone from you. Cause at the time, I didn't have no phone. I had done sold out. You feel me? So I go pull up on my people and they done grab the phone. Little bro had done sent the money or whatever. I go grab the phone. I take it back to him or whatever. We get it activated. Boom. I said, boy, you online? Boy, you online? He was like, yeah, boy, I had to get this phone. Because he was like, what I didn't tell you is I got some more motion going on. I'm like, yeah. I was like, shit, man, that what's up, bro. You know, it's good when you keep your business to yourself, my boy. He was like, look, man, I trust you, bro. You drop a lot of game on me, bro, so I can tell you. So I'm like, what's up, bro? He was like, hey, you know, when I was on the other side, they had me in GED class, but they had done kicked me out. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm almost close to getting back in there. I'm like, okay, for sure. He was like, look, the little teacher up there, he was like, you know the little red bone? She Puerto Rican and black, got the good hair. I was like, oh yeah. Shawty thick too. Shawty fine, I'm fine. He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, bro. Goddamn, man. Her been chopping it up on social media or whatever. She got a little fake page or whatever. Goddamn, we be chit-chatting through that damn thing. I'm like, oh, okay. He say, yeah, when I get my little phone time, that's who I be talking to. I'm like, oh, okay. I say, well, shit, you got the whip now? You got your own whip now? You straight? He was like, yeah. He said, I'm finna tap in with her tonight and let her know I got my own phone and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Later on that night, he and there on the phone with her. He talking to her. He was like, hey, man, you ain't got to worry about me having to get off the phone and all that shit no more. Goddamn, boy, I can kick it. You know, so they do their thing, whatever, chop it up. So when he get off the phone, he was like, yeah, bro. He was like, boy, I think she want to do something, boy. She see a nigga motivated. She see a nigga, you know what I mean, gonna handle the business. I was like, yeah. I'm like, shit, so now, you know you need that money, right? He like, yeah. I'm like, the worst thing you could do You know you couldn't even tell your niggas about how you were hustling. So you think you could tell them about you catching a mule, bro? He was like, oh, no, hell no, I ain't gonna tell them niggas shit. I said, yeah, bro, you gotta get that quiet money, bro. You gotta keep niggas guessing, bro. You can't never let a nigga in your game room, especially when it comes to the female, bro, because a lot of niggas don't have the confidence to pull up on these females and try to get no pack. All they want to do is choke they chicken, get a little conversation, and run back to every nigga in the dorm that'll listen, tell them they business, bro. So that's why them niggas don't be catching no female. I'm like, bro, you a nigga that quiet, you about your business, you handle your business, and you a young nigga too. I say, boy, you got an old soul, cause a lot of these young niggas ain't moving like that. He was like, hell yeah, OG, man, shit, bro. I'm trying to have some, bro. He say, man, I ain't trying to get out broke. He say, man, my Uncle Remus, that nigga got out, man. That nigga was broke as hell. Everybody was clowning him. Ain't nobody try to give him nothing for real. Then he say a nigga gave him some dope. He tried to sell the dope and got caught. Now he back in chain gang. He like, bro, I ain't trying to get out like that. He was like, I was a young nigga then. I was like 11, 12, but I remember that shit. He was like, man, I ain't trying to get out like that, man. Hell no, I'm trying to get out with some money. I'm like, for real, bro, cause you know what I mean? You still young, you still got a future, bro. You got to think the economy in prison, you making way more money than niggas making out there on the street, bro. These cigarettes we selling, that shit is useless out there in the free world, bro. That shit ain't talking about nothing. So he like, hell yeah, bro, you right. I say, so shit, you got a date, bro. A lot of niggas ain't got no date. You feel me? So you need to try to, you know what I mean? Just stack your paper, stay out the way, you know what I mean? Do your thing, bro. And it's a good thing you stay gone out there dorm, cause these young niggas being here on their bullshit. They tying up these civilians, they doing all this bullshit. He was like, tying niggas up. I'm like, yeah, bro, these niggas off the chain. I say, shit, I be glad you be gone, bro. So you ain't gonna get caught up in none of that bullshit. He was like, oh, nah, I ain't doing none of that shit, though. So boom, we doing time or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We stayed blowing the gas, whatever. So one day he come back, he had done got in education and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had done put him back in GED class. So like his 4th day of being back in class, he came back with a plate. That bitch had the fried catfish, the cheese grits, the biscuits, and some more little vegetable shit on there. I'm like, damn, boy. He was like, yeah. That girl, she knew how to wrap that damn thing up too. She had that thing wrapped up. That boy pulled that bitch out of his shirt. So we put the food on the bulb or whatever, warmed it up and shit. He was like, bro, shit, but he grabbed one of the catfish. We broke it in half. I enchanted that damn thing. I hadn't ate no good fried catfish in so long. I'm like, damn, boy, they be hen. He was like, shit, Shawty told me she can cook. She told me she fine. So I'm like, hell yeah, boy, I'm telling you, bro. Your secret good with me, bro. Do not put niggas in your business, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, I say, how many niggas you know got something going on and they stay pulling up on you, telling you what they got going on? He was like, shit, a couple niggas. I say, hey, see, that's how niggas get knocked off. Cause if they pulled up and told you, they done pulled up and told some more motherfuckers. I'm like, bro, the worst thing you could do is put niggas in your game room. I kept beating that in his head. Cause I really wanted to see the young niggas succeed. And one thing I know about having mules in prison, you cannot tell nobody, boy. I don't give a damn how real you think the nigga is, man. Keep your business to yourself. You can kick it with a nigga without putting him in your business. So another week go by, shit, that boy came back in that bit with 2 cans of cigarette, you know what I'm saying, some blunts and shit like that. So I'm like, oh yeah. He be like, oh yeah. So boom, he had them put the tissue in the dough. I'm in there helping them sack up. We sacking up. I'm showing that boy how to incorporate that fluff, how to lay that thing flat on the tape, put another piece of tape on top, put that bit together, you know what I'm saying, incorporate that damn thing. He was like, oh, bitch, you fine. He was like, bitch, it really ain't nothing in that glove, but the tape make it look like that thing swole. I say, yeah, boy, it's all in the eyes. That thing look good, top. He like, yeah, bro, that bitch fine. So, boom, I say, hey, look, your homeboy gonna want to know now, because they gonna hear that you selling scoops, you selling packs and shit. So, you know, don't tell them your business. Just tell them shit. You stacked up a little bread. You buying your shit out the compound or something, bro. You getting your shit from the other side or throw them a curveball, bro. Don't whatever you do, don't put them in your business. He was like, oh no, hell no. He say, man, these niggas ain't finna know shit. So he started getting that money up or whatever, you know what I mean? He getting that bread up and shit. That boy stacking that shit up. So he bought him some Fred Reeboks off the store, the Reebok Classic, the icy white, you know what I'm saying? Got him a Reebok Classic, bought him a little G-Shock watch. He got him a laundromat, started getting his clothes pressed and shit. So he at the table one day smoking with his homeboys, and I told him, I said, hey bro, let me holler at you right quick. So when he got up from the table, I seen how his homeboy was looking at him. They don't know I seen him, but I peeped that shit. Like, they were looking at him like, you feel me? You know how, y'all know how that look is when a nigga look at you like, man, this nigga, man. So I'm like, bro, you straight? He was like, hell yeah, we just sitting out that big kicking it. I said, yeah, boy, you know your homeboy don't like to see you come up. He was like, how you know? I say, bro, I just peep how they look at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't see these looks, but I see them. So he was like, man, shit, man, everything smooth though. I say, bro, be careful of these nigga, bro. Be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, everything all right, everything smooth. So boom. 3 days after that, he come in the room all flabby and mad. So I'm like, what's up, bro? You straight? He was like, man, fuck these niggas, man. Fuck all these niggas, bro. I ain't by my motherfucking self, bro. Fuck all these niggas. I said, what the hell? He was like, bro, these niggas mad because I won't just keep getting on my cigarette to smoke, bro. And I keep telling these niggas, bro, this shit costing, bro. I owe a nigga for this shit. You know, I threw on the curveball, but yeah, I'm like, bro, I owe for this shit. These niggas mad because I won't just keep supplying they cigarettes and shit. So I told him I can't keep up with y'all nigga habit. He like, man, y'all niggas smoke more of my cigarette than I do, bro. He was like, them niggas ain't understanding that shit, bro. They think I just supposed to keep getting my shit. Excuse me, I got a hiccup. They think I supposed to keep giving them my shit for free. I say, man, I told you, bro. I say, man, you don't need no nigga to kick. I say, you got a girl, you got a phone, you got motion, bro. These niggas ain't talking about shit. So he finally got it. He finally understood and he left them niggas alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? He weaned out. He'll still speak to them or whatever, but he wasn't just kicking major flavor with them boys like that no more. He was being stiff, you know what I'm saying? That boy ran up his bread. But yeah, that was one of the young niggas I witnessed have discipline and learned from his mistakes and shit, you feel me? So him and the girl doing their thing, they getting to the bag. You feel me? Months and months and months had done went by, like 6 months had done went by. So he told me, he was like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? My date coming up, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. He like, hey, yeah, I ain't never tell nobody exactly when my shit was. But yeah, I'm finna come up, bro. I'm like, shit, you straight? He was like, hey, yeah. He was like, between me and you. He was like, shit, I got me like 22. I'm like, you got 22 what? And he was like, man, I got like 22 band put up. I'm like, damn, boy, that what's up? He like, yeah. He say, man, I'm finna go crazy, bro. Me and my girl finna get a house and shit. I'm finna get out and be with her, bro. She older than me, but shit, it cool. So I'm like, all right, shit, long as it makes sense, my boy. So, you know, he grinding, he doing his thing. He had done show enough got stiff. Closer and closer it got to his date, the stiffer he got. You know what I'm saying? He grinding. I'm talking about he cashing out. He selling single cigarette, packs of cigarette, all this shit. He doing his damn thing. Then Shawty started bringing him the gas. That when he really turned up. When he started getting that gas pack in that bit, that when he turned up. So boom, it was the night before he went home. Me and him stayed up all night. We talking, chopping up and shit. So he told me, he was like, look, bro, I'm finna leave you all this shit, bro. He said, I ain't fuck these niggas, bro. I ain't stay. He said, bro, the phone yours, the rest of this little work, yours, all this shit yours, bro. You keep all this shit, bro. So I'm like, yeah, bro, appreciate it, man. I really appreciate that. You feel me? I got me an extra phone now, some little work. I'm cooling, you know what I'm saying? So I told bro, man, I wish you the best out there, man. I say you the first young nigga I done seen take the game and run all with it and do what you supposed to do. That's why I never forget little JB, man. He actually listened and applied himself. You feel me? So we kicked Major Flavor. We smoked gas all night, chopped it up, just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? You know how it be when you done got close to somebody and shit. They like a seed you planted and they blossom. You know what I'm saying? So seeing him go home and shit, I was happy he was going home, but I was sad at the same time too, cause you know, shit, a good friend was going up out of there, but I was happy for him. You know what I mean? You know, it be like that when you see one of your partner go home. You be sad as hell cause you don't really fuck with nobody else like that, and the person you do fuck with, they going home. You know, nigga happy he going, but like, damn, I'm missing a real nigga, boy. So that morning come, you know, they call their name or whatever. So his little partners and shit that he had done cut off for real, they were like, boy, where you finna go? Cause bro had it Mac, you know what I'm saying, and his little pictures and his little folder, his mail and shit. Like, boy, where you finna go? He was like, shit, I'm finna go home. They were like, damn, boy, you ain't tell a nigga shit, bro. Goddamn, you just sliding up out this bitch. He was like, hell yeah, boy, it's over with. So that boy just slid up out of there. Them niggas were looking mad. They were looking like, damn, this nigga done went home. Damn, this nigga, damn. Like they were really looking like they were blowed cause JB was going home. So, you know, I seen that shit. I said, boy, these niggas, hell, I'm glad he had them cut them niggas off. You feel me? But that was one of the time I seen a dude make it through the system off listening, and he got that quiet money. You feel me? Cause that loud money, they gonna have niggas in your business. When you get money, you hustling for the fame, for the clout, you gonna get caught up and knocked out every time. You know what I'm saying? So don't hustle for the clout, hustle to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes hustle for outfits and shoes and shit just to try to flex on somebody else who ain't got nothing. And you ain't getting nothing up out of that shit, man. Know what I mean? Get you some money the legal way. You feel me? You know, you still gonna have dudes do what they do, but don't do it for the clout, bro. Set you some goals, meet your goals, and rock out. You feel me? You ain't gotta put folks in your business on the shit you trying to do, bro. Just do it. They gonna see it. They can't help but see it. They knows it. Everybody knows, and they watching everybody page. They just let them see it. Don't tell them that. Get that quiet money, bro. That quiet money, the best money. Keep people out your business. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody in your mixing bowl, so keep it quiet. You feel me? Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. You know, I had to come back through with another one because I'm really on that. Man, shout out to my sponsors. Hangoutwear.com. Make sure y'all go log on and tap in now. Use my promo code GGANG and get a 10% discount. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all know the motto don't change. Stay focused. Eventually, you'll be blessed. And most importantly, man, you got to stay free. And go stream my album, Reset. It's out on all platforms. And my new single, Don't Fold, is out now, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And to the next video. Chan.
Man, I just got out the pen. I had to go get me some motion. I had to create a new wave. I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Man, I was just eating them trays. I'm fresh off lockdown. But I was just waiting my turn. Bitch, about to Popeye. Man, I just got out the pen. I had to go get me some motion. I had to create a new wave. I'm out in the middle of the ocean. Man, I was just eating them trays. I'm fresh off lockdown. But I was just waiting my turn. Bitch, about to Popeye.
Welcome, Boss Charlie, back home.
Let's go.
Ever wish your guy looked as good lounging as he does going out? Hangoutwear.com. Pajamas are the game changer. Slip them on and boom, instant style upgrade without leaving the couch. These pajamas blend comfort with killer looks, making every Netflix binge feel like a red carpet event. Trust, they've turned lazy Sundays into a fashion statement. Head to hangoutwear.com and level up his chill game now.